Well, howdy there, partner. Welcome to lesson 10.5. Here's your objective. I will be able to find the surface area of pyramids. So just like 10.3 with rectangular prisms and 10.4 with triangular prisms, we are going to find surface area this time with pyramids. All right? Pyramids have 5 total sides. They're going to have a base, and the base can be triangular or rectangular. We're going to start with rectangular, but they have 4 sides that are triangles, and they make up a pyramid. Let's check it out. So this is in your book on page 783. If you can't see it or don't want to listen to me, here's a definition. A pyramid is a 3D figure with at least 3 triangular sides, at least 3. So I made a mistake when I said 4 before. That meet at a common vertex, where they come together, vertex, and only one base, the bottom, the base. The triangular sides of a square pyramid are called the lateral faces. So the lateral faces. The slant height is the height of each lateral face. Now that's a whole lot to take in. So I actually want you to take some notes of what these things are. You don't have to draw a pyramid, but I want you to take some notes today and show me them tomorrow. Let's see what we have. So I want you to know what a vertex is, a lateral face, and what the slant height is. Slant height being one word, but I circled both. I want you to write down their definitions in your book or draw it and point to it for me on a pyramid if you know how to draw a pyramid. So let's start off with the vertex. A vertex is when the lateral faces come to a point. All right, so the vertex is right there. So I'm going to write vertex in this box. The lateral faces are the faces of the pyramid. So this big thing, this triangle right here, which is two-dimensional of the three-dimensional figure, that triangle is my lateral face. And last but not least, we have our slant height, which is, if you can't see the color here, it's usually depicted in red on your books, is your slant height. All right, so I need you to know those terms because you already know what the base is down here. So to get the surface area of a pyramid, we're going to have to do, now these are all triangles, so we're going to have to do base times height divided by 2 to get the lateral face area, and then how many triangles we have total. And the slant height gives us the height of each side. They're going to be the same. All right, so let's get moving here. Here's just a diagram again. And it's just going to show you the surface area of a pyramid is a sum of the area of the base. So you find your base first or last, and then the areas of the lateral faces. So it looks like this triangular prism has 3 faces. One, there's the second, and the third is in the back, which would look like that. Now that looks very weird, but there's 3 lateral faces and 1 base for this figure right here. So once again, surface area of a pyramid is it's kind of, here's the formula. You're going to take your base plus your faces. Now, your lateral faces. It depends on how many faces you have. There could be plus 3 faces, but there could be 4 possibly or more. Okay? At least 3. All right, this is what it looks like when it's opened up. So you can see this one actually has 4. All right, it's tough to see the 4 right now. 1, 2 in the back, 3 on the side, 4. When I open it up, you can see that I have 4 of them, and they're all the same side. All the lateral faces are the same. All right, the base is rectangular here. All right, so here's our first one. Let's go ahead and find the surface area of this triangular prism. It looks like it is 4 sides. All right, I can see the front side right here, the right, then the back, and over here I can see it. It looks small, but it is actually, they're all the same side. I have 4 sides, 4 lateral faces. So let's go ahead and find our big base first. I have a base of 7 and a height of 7, base times height for a rectangle equals our area of our big base, which would be 49. So my big base equals 49 centimeters squared. Now, I have to find my lateral face area. Looks like I have a base of 7 and a height of 9. So remember, the area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. So 9 times 7 is 63. 63 divided by 2 is 31 and 5/10. So one lateral face, I'll make it, I'll say F for face, equals 31.5, or 31 and 5/10. Now I have 4 lateral faces. They're all the same. So once I find one, and I know I have 4 of them, I could just do 31.5 times 4, and that will give me all of my faces combined. 5 times 4 is 20. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 equals 6. 4 times 3 is 12. I have one place value spot, so it's 126. So all 4 of my lateral faces add up to 126. My big base equals 49 centimeters squared, of course. So what do you think I have to do to get my total surface area? You're right, I have to combine them. So I'll take my 126 plus my 49. 9 plus 6 is 15. 4 plus 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7. 1 plus nothing is 1. So I have 175, and these are centimeters squared. All right? That is the area, the surface area of this triangular prism. And that just shows you what it looks like opened up. As you can see, the base was 7 times 7, and then each of the triangles were 7 times 9 divided by 2, 31.5, 31.5, 31.5, 31 and 5/10. Add them all together, and then add my 49. All right, but sometimes this one's going to look a little confusing. You could have a triangular base. So this one's actually 3-sided. It's 3-sided, 3 lateral faces, and 1 triangular base. So I'm going to have to get my big base, which is a triangle this time. Let's just do that first. Let's get that one. So it's difficult to see, but I see that my base is basically this piece right here. And it looks like, trying to picture it here, it says it's 4 feet all the way across. And my height, I'm having trouble picturing it myself too. I have to look in my book for a second. Oh, it's 3.5. Oh, there it is. There's a 3.5 right there. So I have a base of 4 feet and a height of 3.5. All right, that's my small base because remember I'm looking for my overall big base. So I have 4 times 3.5. I'm going to divide that by 2 to get my big base. Here we go. 4 times 5 is 20. Let's erase that big base. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14. So, and it's not, well, I have one place value spot, so it's 14. But because it's base times height divided by 2, I have to do 14 divided by 2, and I get 7. So my big base, after all that work, I've only got my big base so far, which is 7 feet squared. All right, that's what my big B equals. Now I have 3 lateral faces. I only have to find the area of one of them, then multiply it by 3. And it looks like I'm going to use this one right here. Here's my lateral face I'm going to use. Once again, I have a base of 4, and my height is 5. So 4 times 5 equals 20, divided by 2, and I get 10. All right, so one face equals 10. And I told you I have 3 faces. Here's my second one. And in the back, I have my third. So if I have 3 lateral faces of 10, it's 10 times 3, which equals 30, or it's 10 plus 10 plus 10, which equals 30. So my faces add up to be 30 feet squared. So my total surface area here is 30 feet plus 7 feet, which equals 37 feet squared is my total surface area. Now, triangular bases, here's a little clue for you. Triangular bases are going to have only 3 lateral faces because triangles have 3 sides. If I go back to my rectangular base, a rectangular base is going to have 4 lateral faces because a rectangle has 4 sides. Okay? So keep that in mind. If the base is rectangular, you're going to have 4 lateral faces. If the base is triangular, you're going to have 3. All right, so I left you with only one question for your homework. Just one. I picked one with no decimals, so I expect you to be able to do it. Remember, to find the total surface area, get your big base, which is, you can see it right there. It's a rectangle. If it's a rectangle, it means you're going to have 4 lateral faces. And here's one lateral face right there, and you can see your base is 4, your height is 6. Multiply those and then divide them by 2. That'll give you the area of this triangle. But you have 4 of them, so whatever you get, you multiply it by 4, you add it to your big base, bada bing, bada boom, you have your surface area of this of this pyramid. I hope I've been saying pyramid this whole time. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. You can check me. All right, good luck.